to the nightly news. Tonight I will be interviewing students in Iowa State's Psych 131 class to hear about their experience and what each person took away from the class. To start off, I will be interviewing.
Hi, my name is Bethany, and I'm a current freshman at Iowa State.
We will be talking about stress and goals tonight and how it has impacted every student. All right, Bethany. Why is it important to understand goals and stress?
I think that they're both really important since I've never had a class like this that teaches me how to manage stress and make goals. So I think that since they're so connected to each other, it's important to make goals so that you can manage your stress.
Yes, I agree. That is great. That is brilliant. What can students expect to learn about themselves?
I think that they can learn a lot about their habits and what they're doing to either help or hurt their learning in classes. So it's really helping them do better in like their major and all of those classes that they need to graduate.
Beautiful. Just gorgeous. All right. How can students grow and improve through Psych 131?
For me personally, I learned a lot about how I was wasting a lot of my time not being productive, like with my phone, while I was trying to study. So I think that it really taught me a lot about how to control my environment and then maximize the most out of my time.
I can relate. I stay on my phone, I procrastinate, and yeah. All right. Anyways, that was a good interview. Nice meeting with you. All right.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Now get out.
Next up, we have Jackie.
Hello. I'm a freshman at Iowa State as well.
All right, Jackie. Why is it important to understand stress and goals?
I think it's important because goals help me stay on track and be as successful as I can. Otherwise, you have nothing really you're working towards. And stress is important because it helps you stay on track by managing your time. And a little stress is good, but a lot's bad, and it can really affect your mental and physical health.
Yes, I agree. All right, next question. What can students expect to learn about themselves?
I think they can learn a lot about the styles that they learn best. I learned that I'm more of a visual learner, and yeah.
Okay. How can students grow and improve through Psych 131?
I think I grew mostly because I learned how to succeed and be a healthy, smart individual. I learned a lot about myself and the best ways I study and work well in groups.
All right, that's just beautiful. I love it. All right,
Thank
nice
you.
meeting with you.
You too.
All right. We have Miss Haley here.
Hi, I'm also a freshman at Iowa State.
All right, Haley. What is important to understand about stress and goals? God. Oh yeah, stress and goals.
Okay. What I think is important to learn is like you need to learn how to manage your stress and like what methods work for you to best manage it. Goals, like if you have a goal in mind, it can really reduce your stress by you're able to like plan out ahead of time, and if you have a goal, then you are focused and not like, oh, I don't really know like where to go with this, and I'm just like all over the place.
Okay. What can students expect to learn about themselves?
They can learn how like life is stressing them out, like what exactly is causing them to stress, and if it is something to do with goals, then they can, like I said, like really focus and manage that and cut away like distractions and stuff that detracts from that.
Okay. How can students grow and improve through Psych 131?
I think it really helps them understand how to succeed in college. Since college is so different from high school, it's really good to help with the transition and the different types of classes, because in college all your classes are different because not all your professors are the same. In high school, a lot of your teachers, they have the same teaching techniques, they do the same things, give the same tests, and in college it's a wide variety.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting with you.
Nice for having me. Thanks for having me.
Go. All right. Next, we have the lovely Stephanie. Yeah. All right. So, Stephanie, why is it important to understand stress and goals?
Well, I think it's really important to understand stress because everybody needs to know their stress level because some people might have a lot more stuff in their day which would stress them out a lot more. So definitely Psych 131 has helped me like cope with my stress and has helped me figure out the ways that I can de-stress a little bit. And then with goals, I think it's really important that everybody sets goals, especially in college, because you get really distracted and goals help you keep on track and help you stay motivated.
All right. What can students learn about themselves?
In Psych 131, I think students can definitely learn about their like study habits, ways to prevent bad habits, and their study skills. In Psych 131, I think students can definitely learn about their like study habits, ways to prevent bad habits, and their study skills.
How can students grow and improve through Psych 131?
I think students can grow and improve through Psych 131 by learning different study skills, because that's definitely something that I learned. I learned that I can't just go sit in my room and study for a couple hours because I get really distracted. So now I always go to the Lago Library and just get done all of my homework in like one sitting. So that's definitely something that Psych has helped me discover about myself.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
Well, when I set out my goals, I don't accomplish them. I have them in my mind, but I don't accomplish them. Okay? And that's what causes my stress. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so when you set goals, you tend to, I don't know, it's hard to get there, but I feel like if you set little goals little by little to get to this big goal, you can achieve it better rather than setting this big goal and then procrastinating throughout that big goal. You never get there to that big goal. And so I feel like if you just set many goals to get there, you'll achieve that goal. With stress is really, really hard to like fight. It's really hard. But in order to not be stressed, I feel like you could just get out. Don't overwhelm yourself with work and just go and exercise, go hang out with your friends for like a couple hours. Just don't, work should not be your bed. You should not be laying on homework all night. It's just, you just need to breathe sometimes because that causes stress and stress is not fun whatsoever. Any more questions?
Based on our discussions, what do you think students really took away from Psych 131?
I feel like basically you could take a lot away just because we went over so many different things throughout the class. So you could take a lot away, just how we're talking about stress and time management and just knowing how to college, basically. Just other people don't get the chance to actually learn how to study and what you're supposed to do with this and that. Just the stuff we learned in class, period. It's just, you could take a lot away from it because it was just so helpful for college, especially freshman college. It's so stressful. Okay, another one.
We got it. What can students expect to learn about themselves in Psych 131?
You can learn what causes stress. Can learn your study methods, how well you study, with different strategies. I guess you learn you as a college student in Psych 131. If you actually take what's been taught and actually use it, instead of just taking it and letting it go out the other ear. I mean, you can actually learn who you are as a college student. But other than that, yeah, if you want to be smart, take one Psych 131.
That's all.